sun hammers down on the African savanna with merciless intensity, water is disappearing, and with it, the rules of survival are about to change forever. In the next moments, the creatures of this ancient landscape will face a choice: adapt, migrate, or perish. This is the dry season, and this is where the real rulers emerge. The rains have stopped. It's been 3 weeks since a single drop fell on the golden grasslands, and the savage Africa is transforming before our eyes. Watering holes that once overflowed now stand as mere shadows, thick, murky puddles, surrounded by cracked earth. The grass, once verdant and thick, now brittle as straw, crunching beneath invisible hooves. Zebras and wildebeest can sense it first. Millions move restlessly across the plains, their eyes darting toward the horizon. A wildebeest calf stays close to its mother's flank, sensing her anxiety. Around them, the herd moves in patterns that look almost hypnotic. Thousands of hooves stirring dust into the air until the entire landscape becomes an ochre haze. The elephants are moving too. A matriarch in her 50s leads her family, her tusks marking her as the eldest, the keeper of knowledge. Her daughter walks beside her. Her granddaughter, just 3 years old, struggles to keep pace. The matriarch directs them toward a riverbed she remembers from years past. She hasn't eaten properly in days, but she knows where water still exists beneath the surface. Hippopotamuses crowd into shrinking pools. These massive creatures, weighing up to 4,000 kilograms, are utterly dependent on water. They cannot regulate body temperature on land. The largest male claims the deepest part for himself and his harem. Younger males are forced to shallow edges, their mouths agape, desperately seeking cooler air. This is the beginning of desperation. As the dry season tightens its grip, remaining water becomes a magnet where predators and prey must converge. And here, at a single water hole at dusk, everything changes. A Nile crocodile, nearly 6 meters long and unchanged for 200 million years, waits in the depths. Its eyes are positioned on top of its head, allowing it to remain nearly completely submerged while maintaining perfect vision. A zebra stallion arrives at the edge of the water. Zebras can reach speeds of 65 kilometers per hour and have excellent vision and hearing. But none of these advantages matter at a waterhole. The crocodile understands this perfectly. It waits with infinite patience. The zebra's thirst overcomes its caution as it steps toward the water's edge. Another zebra follows, then a third. There is safety in numbers, they believe. But the crocodile explodes from the water with terrifying speed. Its jaws clamp onto the zebra's hind leg with an impossible grip. The zebra's scream pierces the dusk air as it kicks with desperate strength. The crocodile performs a death roll, spinning its massive body in the water in a rotation that uses torque and momentum to overwhelm its prey. The zebra is dragged toward the water center until the water swallows its cries. From the shadows, hyenas emerge. These are not scavengers. They are intelligent hunters who understand that a crocodile and a trapped zebra create an opportunity. A pack of 5 hyenas circles the waterhole, waiting. Their skulls are incredibly robust, their jaw pressure exceeding that of a lion. They can crush bone like chalk. As darkness falls on the savanna, a different predator emerges. Hyenas are among the most powerful and intelligent hunters on the continent. They kill more large prey animals than lions do in many African ecosystems. A clan of 30 hyenas emerges at dusk from their den, a network of tunnels that serves as headquarters for their extended family. The individuals who emerge first are the high-ranking females. Hyena society is matriarchal, with females larger and more dominant than males. The alpha female is distinctive, scarred from years of dominance conflicts, her fur worn in places where rivals have bitten her neck and shoulders. She has earned the right to feed first at kills, to breed, and to lead her clan. The clan begins to move across the savanna toward a herd of wildebeest they have been tracking for 2 days. They are not mindless killers. They are strategic hunters who understand prey movements, vulnerability windows, and terrain advantages. A subgroup encounters a lone zebra stallion that has separated from the main group and has been weakened by lack of water. Zebras have powerful kicks that can kill a lion, but this stallion is compromised. The hyenas sense it immediately. The lead hyena circles, sizing up the target. The second moves to create a flanking position. The third attacks from behind. The zebra kicks with its powerful hind legs, but the hyenas are relentless and coordinated. The chase unfolds across the savanna. The zebra, despite its speed, is hampered by exhaustion and thirst. The hyenas communicate through barks, yips, and posture signals. They are coordinated hunters. When the zebra finally tires, they move in for the kill. It takes perhaps 3 minutes. Within minutes of the kill, the entire clan has located them through vocalizations that carry for kilometers. The social hierarchy is immediately apparent. The alpha female eats first, consuming the choicest parts: liver, heart, kidneys. Lower-ranking males wait. When they finally feed, they consume quickly, aware they might be displaced. A hyena can consume nearly 30% of its own body weight in a single feeding. The clan will extract every nutrient from this kill. Nothing is wasted. But the hyena's dominance on the nighttime savanna is complicated by one factor: lions. A coalition of 3 male lions has been moving through the territory, and they understand that hyenas create opportunities. Where hyenas have made kills, lions can steal them through a process called kleptoparasitism. The 3 lions locate the hyena clan through the sounds of feeding and approach from downwind. The male lions, each weighing 250 kilograms, are massive compared to the female hyenas. But hyena clans have been known to kill lions when numbers are sufficient. The alpha female barks a specific sound, a call that signals coalition readiness. The hyenas form a defensive perimeter around the remaining carcass. The largest male lion roars, a sound that contains pure authority and can be heard from 10 kilometers away. The hyenas do not back down. There are nearly 30 of them, and they have strength in numbers. After several tense minutes, the lions circle away. They will hunt their own kill. The hyenas have defended their reward, and the alpha female resumes feeding. While the nocturnal predators hunt, the elephants represent something fundamentally different from all other creatures. They are living libraries of knowledge, keepers of memories that span decades, and their presence shapes the survival of dozens of species. The matriarch and her family have traveled for 3 days, covering nearly 80 kilometers. The matriarch is leading them toward a destination that hasn't seen water in 6 months, a dry riverbed that exists in no map and in no official record. But it exists in the matriarch's memory. 30 years ago, when the driest drought in her lifetime occurred, her own mother brought her here. She learned something that would save her family's life on multiple occasions. In that dried riverbed, water exists beneath the surface. The matriarch stops at what appears to be barren earth to any other observer. She touches the ground with her trunk and produces a subsonic vocalization. Her family listens. Then, with movements that appear purposeful, she begins to dig. Her trunk contains over 40,000 muscles and nerves that allow for sensitivity and strength simultaneously. She drives it into the earth, scooping up dirt and rock. Her daughter joins in, digging beside her. The granddaughter watches and learns. This is how knowledge is passed in elephant families, not through spoken language, but through demonstration, observation, and participation. Within an hour, a hole has been excavated nearly 2 meters deep, and at the bottom, moisture appears. Within 2 more hours, water, precious, life-saving water, has collected. The matriarch drinks first, drawing up nearly 10 liters. Then she steps aside, allowing her daughter and granddaughter to drink. She watches them, making small rumbling sounds that communicate approval and affection. For several other families in the area, this discovery might never come. But this family, guided by the matriarch's knowledge, will survive. This is the secret power of elephants. They are engineers of landscapes. Throughout the dry season, as they dig wells like this, they create water sources that are used by dozens of other species. Zebras, buffalo, lions, and hyenas will all benefit from water sources that elephants have accessed and expanded. Elephants are ecosystem engineers through their engineering of resources and their shaping of vegetation patterns. But elephant families face other challenges. A young bull in his prime, perhaps 25 years old, has begun to separate from the family. His testosterone levels are rising, and the matriarch's authority, while respected, cannot control the physical transformation occurring within him. He must eventually challenge established males and establish his own territory. He approaches a bachelor group of 3 other males who are resting in the shade of acacia trees. The interaction is instantly tense. Male elephant society is hierarchical, but it is also fluid. The young bull approaches with his ears extended and trunk raised, a posture that communicates aggressive intent. The largest bachelor, perhaps 45 years old and weighing over 6 tons, rises to meet the challenge. They engage in a sparring match that is intense. Their tusks clash. They shove with their massive foreheads. They trumpet and rumble. The younger bull is stronger, but the older male possesses experience. After several minutes, the younger bull breaks away. He is not yet ready to challenge for dominance, and he understands this. The hierarchy is reaffirmed, and both males know their positions. When the matriarch's family encounters a lion pride that has been following them, she does not panic. She positions her family in an open area where lions cannot use terrain to ambush. She communicates with her trunk and vocalizations, maintaining control of every individual. The lions, recognizing that this family is not an easy target, move away. An adult elephant can kill a lion. A mother elephant protecting her calf is one of the most dangerous animals on the savanna. The matriarch watches them go, then turns her family toward the next water source she remembers. The dry season deepens. At one particular waterhole, a natural basin fed by underground springs, the full diversity of the African savanna converges. Zebras, wildebeest, buffalo, elephants, hippopotamuses, and crocodiles all exist in complex balance. A young wildebeest calf approaches the water with its mother. The herd has lost perhaps 20% of its members. Weak individuals, young animals, and the elderly have succumbed to hunger, thirst, or predation. The calf has survived, but it is weakened. Its mother remains vigilant. She sees the ripple in the water that indicates the crocodile's presence. Buffalo arrive in the hundreds, Their sheer mass and numbers temporarily displace the grazing animals. Vultures circle above, waiting for injuries and weakness. A hyena clan, emboldened by weeks of successful hunting, emerges onto the savanna during daylight. They have identified a young elephant separated from its family. But the mother elephant perceives the threat immediately. She produces a low-frequency rumble that brings her family running within minutes. The separated calf is surrounded by protective adults. The hyenas, recognizing the danger, withdraw. A hippopotamus pod, stressed to the breaking point by months of crowding and shrinking waterholes, finally attempts to relocate. A massive male, nearly 5 tons, leads his family across the savanna toward a different water source. One juvenile hippo becomes separated during the journey. A hyena clan identifies the separation as an opportunity and approaches with coordinated intent. But the mother hippo is relentless. She charges with absolute ferocity, her mouth opening to reveal teeth that can bite with a force of 3,100 kilograms per square centimeter. She is 4 times the mass of the largest hyena. The hyenas scatter. The young hippo is retrieved and protected. The dry season is reaching its peak. Water sources are at their lowest. The kill rate by predators has increased dramatically. But this is where the balance of nature reveals its true genius. The predators, by culling the weak and sick, are actually selecting for the strongest members of prey populations. The droughts that kill individual animals shape evolution, selecting for those with the most efficient water retention and the best navigation skills. The vultures, eating the carrion that results from these natural processes, prevent disease outbreaks that could devastate entire regions. The hyenas, controlling populations of herbivores, prevent overgrazing that would destroy vegetation. The crocodiles, sitting patiently in waterholes, maintain pressure on prey animals that prevents complacency in populations. The elephants, through their engineering of water sources and shaping of vegetation, create conditions that allow dozens of other species to thrive. There is no single ruler of the savanna. Power is distributed across the landscape in complex and constantly shifting ways. But during the dry season, when water becomes the determining factor of life and death, when the landscape is stressed to its absolute limits, the true engineers of survival emerge. The elephants rule through their knowledge and engineering. The crocodiles rule through their patience and perfect adaptation. The hyenas rule through their intelligence and coordinated strategies. The vultures rule through disease prevention and nutrient cycling. The herbivores rule through their numbers and migration understanding. The hippopotamuses rule through sheer power and the ability to maintain control of water sources through intimidation. Each species, in its own way, in its own ecological niche, is a ruler. Each species contributes to the balance that allows the entire ecosystem to persist. The savage Africa is a landscape of absolute honesty, where each creature exists because it is perfectly adapted to its ecological role, where each predator and prey animal contributes to a balance that has persisted for millions of years. During the dry season, when stakes are highest and pressures most intense, the true nature of African savanna ecology reveals itself. This is not a world of hierarchy with a single ruler at the top. This is a world of complex interdependence, of careful balance, of ancient adaptations meeting modern challenges. The dry season will pass. The rains will return. But the lessons that animals learn during these critical weeks will shape the savanna for years to come. In the cycle of drought and plenty, of predation and reproduction, of death and new life, the savanna will continue to thrive. Not because any single species rules, but because all species, working together in competition and cooperation, have become the perfect instruments of survival. This is the savage Africa, and this is where the true rulers emerge.